everyone, and welcome to another Gashat review. This is the DX, what do they call it? The DX Mighty Brothers XX. Mighty Bros X. And yes, this is like a level 50 or level 55 Gashat that's going to be debuting pretty soon. And I think it splits X8 into two bodies. And you see the two characters there. And of course this is unlike a regular Gashat. This is like a lot thicker. It's double in size. And here's a look at the top of the box. And the back of the box. Now, while the box is a lot thicker, it still stays in the same shape and style as the rest of the regular Gashat boxes that you've seen. I don't have any of them to compare right now because they've all been chucked into the recycle bin. Yeah, I chucked all the boxes away. I did a big box cleaning just before Christmas. And it's back in the box. Still comes with a standard plastic tray inside, just a bit thicker than your usual ones, but does not come with a plastic tab because this Gashat actually takes two AAA batteries. They probably figured, hey, this is thick enough, big enough to fit AAA batteries, but I honestly think that this doesn't actually need AAA batteries. They could have just used your regular sort of little cell batteries that they use in the other Gashats. It would have been fine, but AAA batteries can probably hold a longer charge, so you can play with this a lot longer without needing to change the battery. So it's, yeah, I don't mind if it's AAA or not. So you put two AAA batteries in there, and here's the back of the instructions. So feel free to pause the video if you want to look at that. Enough of that, so let's take a look at the thing itself, and just for comparison, here's the regular Gashat, the Mighty Action X Gashat. Oh, but let's be fun actually. Let's put another Gashat in front of you. Let's put the Dangerous Zombie Gashat, because that's another thing I'm filming tonight. And so I can tease you in the next video. So yeah, you got the regular Gashat look going on, same shape overall, just a lot thicker, and they filled up the middle with some sort of black plastic. And you got a nice metallic green here, and that you got green on the back. And don't bother the QR code, I'm scanning it before I upload this video. And I've got metallic orange on the front, and the handle is not as thick as the rest of the body, which is fine. So, but you can see the shape is literally just the same, because hey, it still needs to fit into the belt. Notice that the buttons for activating this is only on one side of the Gashat. And you got the battery box there, which, like I said, two AAA batteries go inside. A little pin there, you push that down and slide this out. And you got the power button right here. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons for this Gashat. And on the side here it says Mighty Bros X. If there are 3 brothers, hey, it'll be triple X. And so yeah, the gimmick with this is that there's a reflecting mirror inside. So you got the regular image there, and when you activate it in a different way, the light behind this reflective mirror will shine a second image. So the second image hidden behind the mirror inside will double up with the image that's already showing. And yeah, the Gashat itself is pretty good. It feels a bit heavy, obviously with the batteries inside as well, but it feels good in the hand. It's very bulky, but you can still hold it just like a regular Gashat, so that's good. So let's turn this guy on. Game start. So let's do that again, upside down. As always, if you just want to see the demo of this, I also uploaded a demo video. So, oops, forgot to push the button. I'll let you guys see. The sticker zoom in right there. So this is obviously like a sequel or a power-up game for the Mighty Action X, because it's got the same characters and colors. That kind of sounds like the Ninja Turtles jingle. No, Power Rangers jingle. Oh, I didn't do anything. I like having this having game clear. Now, all the other Gashats have the jingle, but not the actual game clear voice. Go Power Rangers! Do 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 do. Yeah, that's definitely Power Rangers jingle. Nice little touch there. As you know, X8 is full of references in the series. Anyway, let's stick this in here. Whoops, wrong way. And then let's zoom out. This sound doesn't stop. It lasts for quite a while. I mean, it stops eventually, but yeah, it stays for a really long time. Let's do that again. Die, henshin. I really like that little flashing thing when you do the double up, flashes in and out. That's a pretty cool effect. Right, now obviously this is not gonna fit in the side slot, that's why you have the critical finish there. Now let's see if I can, there is another weapon that this thing goes along with, so I'm gonna try and see if I can activate the weapon sound and see if that works. So I'm gonna guess push all three buttons down just like the other Gashats. Okay, that's working, so so that happens when I let one tab go, but if I let the other tab go, it doesn't do anything at all. So, yeah, so I guess the main weapon sound will come from the weapon itself. And like I said, this is bigger, but the price of this isn't actually that much higher than your regular Gashats. And even though it takes AAA batteries, you just saw everything pretty much. It doesn't really require that much extra energy to power because it's pretty similar to your other regular Gashats. Now, I'm just going to show you the inside here so you can see how the gimmick works exactly without putting it into the driver. So I'm going to push one pin down so it's pretending to henshin. You can see that this LED is lit up. So it will only show up this image here, which is reflected on this mirror here. So, close the belt and open the belt again. You see now both lights are open and the lights are flashing to do that little flashing effect. So you have these two images flashing alongside each other. Now the effect is pretty cool and all, but there's a bad side effect. It means that the image is further away. If you look at this Gashat right here, you can see that the image actually spans across the entire plastic area, the square plastic area. But this one here, you don't get that. the instead of entire area, this entire area here, first of all they have to close it off to allow the side of plastic that to allow the side of the plastic to hold the whole thing together. So you're already missing some areas in space there, and in order for this to fit into the belt, they need to make this strip here, which again limits the size that you get inside there. So the space is even smaller, and then not only is the space smaller, you also have to remember that they've placed the second image on the back panel here, which means it's further away from the front, and in order for the this image to fit with the size of the back image, they have to scale this image down to fit with the further away image. So everything is far away, and it's right at the back of this panel. So even if you think about, think about a regular Gashat, even though the second slot one, when you place that in, the image is still slightly closer than the back panel on this one. So the effect is cool, but the image is really, really small compared to every single other Gashat. And as a visual thing, that's definitely a downer. So I'm pretty sure this is just a mid-season semi-boost form, and which is something that's going to use a lot, something like Grateful Damashi form from Ghost maybe, or the Jimber Arms from Gaim, or Dead Heat from Driver. They only used like once, and then they gave it to Mark. So this one's hard to recommend. If you like the looks of this and the colors of this, then maybe think about it, but definitely don't pay too much for it. Pay for like, just think how much a regular Gashat is and trying to pay that price for it. And also remember, of course, being a bulkier item, it's not gonna fit in the weapons that are currently out, or the Bugster driver, or the slide slots. So you can't even do that, and you can't mix and match this with any of the other Gashats, which is a huge gimmick that's quite fun. So there's actually a lot of stuff limited with this. So it's definitely not as playable as any of the other Gashats. So it's definitely a huge downer when considering if you want to pick this up. If you're collecting all the Gashats, then it's not bad. The sounds are okay, and the effect itself is pretty decent. But if you're looking for something just for fun and playing, then you might want to pass on this Gashat altogether. That is, unless when the weapon comes out that fits this. Depends how much you like the weapon, but it's like sword item, so it's going to be like a really short dagger again, and it never looked good. So this is probably an item you can skip quite easily. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. See you guys soon. Bye bye.